Hey everybody, Katie here. It's another midweek devotional from the faith community of University United Methodist Church in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And today you can tell that I'm not in Baton Rouge. I'm here in Gulf Shores, Alabama, at a retreat for some clergy women that really we've been meeting once a year, just trying to speak into each other's lives and offer support and blessing and affirmation and encouragement for the leadership journeys we're all on behalf of others. So I'm really thankful to have just a couple of days away to be able to renew and get some refreshment from the water and the great weather that's here as these fall days are coming to a close. And today I've been thinking a little bit about the ways that we cling to the wisdom and knowing that helps us feel sure. So some of the things that we do in this group is allow ourselves to speak into that which we are discovering. And one of the most profound things that one of my sisters said over these past couple of days is she had the courage to say, I don't know what I'm discovering right now. I'm not even at a place where I can give any voice or name it. And we really processed that for a while. Maybe you have experienced those times in your life. Maybe you're in that place right now where that word rings true. But we processed it and looked at it from different places and said, you know, that may be the greatest power stance that any of us can have right now. The courage and bravery and wholeheartedness and vulnerability that it takes to admit, I don't even know what I'm looking at. I don't know what wisdom I can derive from these experiences, whether they be joy-filled and celebrating experiences or ones that are just unbelievably painful to endure. I think it is a human thing not to exactly know where we are. And especially in this season, it might be a challenge to try our best to find the joy in not knowing what's going on. So on my way over here, I was riding with a friend and we were listening to a music playlist I'd put together. And one of the songs was from Indigo Girls. It's called Get Out the Map. And if you know that song, it's just this whimsical, fun song basically saying, get out the map, lay your finger anywhere down. And we're going to leave the figuring to those that we pass on the way out of town. And it reminds me of kind of the hope and discovery and joy that even kids take whenever they're, you remember what a globe is? Those plastic globes that many of us had in our rooms growing up. Sometimes maybe you and I would both play the game of spinning that globe and then putting our fingers just down in one spot and saying, we can go here now. There's a sense where I think we've lost that willingness to open ourselves to wherever we might be taken, wherever we might be told to step or to travel next. And so today, I know that I'm in some varying levels of acceptance and fear around that. And I know I'm not alone in that too. With whatever you hold and with whatever binds you, there may be something where you just need to actually, just like this ocean, go and float on the river for a minute, not driving, not striving, not trying to be the rudder to steer yourself one way or another, because it takes so much energy. But instead, maybe we're called today in some small or large a way to spend our energy in actually just paying attention. Because it is those moments where we actually admit that we don't know what we're discovering and we can't name any wisdom that redeems the experience we are in right now. It's in those places where perhaps we might discover exactly what God hopes for. And we can't do that without admitting that we can't name it on our own. So today, as we finish up and as you go on to your other parts of life, whether they be working or parenting or volunteering, all the things that you have your hands in right now, I just want to offer this poem in the way of a prayer from Christine Walter's Painter in the book, The Soul of a Pilgrim. And so listen to this. Give up your endless searching. Lay down your map and your compass and those dog-eared travel guides. Rest your weary eyes from so much looking and your aching heart from so much hoping. Lay down in the soft green grass, wet with morning dew, and watch as the tree, heavy with pendulous pears, bends her long branches toward you, offering your perfection in every sweet bite. Give up the weight of knowing for the reverence of quiet attention and curiosity, for the delight of juice that runs in generous streams down your chin. Friends, may we discover today the beautiful fruit that is God's for us to pay attention to trust that fruit of attention is coming to us, and that our wisdom and clarity will be all the more in the right time for having been patient to wait on what God would show. I pray today that whatever journey you're on, that you're going to find a way to celebrate in the midst of it. And I'll look forward to seeing you later this week when I get back home and we'll all rejoin together in worship. Take care, friends.